awaken the God within, because God is within you. You understand that for yourself with your own discernment, your own common sense, your own intuition. Tap in to the source of intelligence that you are, the source within you. All right, let the source express itself through you in all its magnificence and grace. All right, all of its glory. Y'all know what it is. It's love, man. Awaken the God within you is the only intelligent thing to do. All right, book link is in the description. The book is available on Amazon. Click the link and get you one. All right, the book link is in the description. Book is available on Amazon. Click the link and get you one. What up, though, Jesse? You know what it is. What up, though, Liz? Osiris Raw, Soul Family. What up, man? It's been too long. You know what's up, though. Awaken that God within. The best therapy on the planet is to be Christ. Be Christ and see what it feel like. Facts. My says, great day to be in heaven. You know that, man. Every day is a great day to be in the eternal heaven within you and within me. Facts. Dougie said, I was just thinking, man, when KO gonna go live? Man, hey, man, you summoned. I have appeared like court summons. You feel me? Except I am not the fictitious entity that they summoned us under. You feel me? They want to send you out a letter in all capital. You feel me? Call you by all capital letter name and expect you to come and appear as the fictitious entity. But we don't come to appear as the fiction. We don't come to appear as the fiction because we can't be fiction. We can't be false. So when we appear, it's a special appearance, not in general, because we not gen pop. We not general. We are individual. All right. This what it really is. All right. So tell them, even though they try to summon us by our legal fiction so that they can have jurisdiction, we do not bow down to nobody dick. And when we say dick, we mean D-I-C-T, the word of God, the word made flesh. All right, we are the spirit. Y'all know what it is. What up, though? What up, though, Aura? What up, though, Chase? You feel me? Adrian Allen said, Jesus is God. We are Jesus. We are God. So don't confuse yourself with the words and the wordplay, all right? Don't be so elementary in your relationship with words that you don't get the bigger picture, okay? Do not allow the words to confuse your bigger picture, okay? Do not bow down to words. We're not worried about no words. We are the users of words. We control the dictation, okay? Big dictators over here, all right? What up, though, CC? Y'all know what it is. Or say I've been missing y'all, man. You know, we got to bring the tribe back together, man. Nobody creates spaces like we create as the meeting of the mind. The co-creators come and co-create heaven on earth, man. Who else operating in frequencies like us, man? Who else operating in the frequencies that we structure? Boys can't structure this type of cognitive interplay, cognitive intercourse. You feel me? Cognitive. What up, dog? What you do? Chilling, man, on live. Alright. Popping back out. I wasn't fucking ready. Oh, I need to put that bag up. Well, you know what? While the bag is down, we can just punch over here. Put the bag already down anyway. I'll put the bag back up and get it back. You and I.
Kettlebell swing. What did kettlebell?
The blue one right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What up, though, Roasting Rage? Now you got, I don't know, you just make up stuff. You just facts. You can live your life, learn how to dance. That's all it is. You're gonna be alive your whole life. You should know how to dance. Move your body in a coordinated rhythm. Yeah. Coordination, you hear me? Learn how to make your body work, you hear me? Facts, man. What up, though? Yeah, nah, it's just we coming through. Somebody said, did I miss fight night? Nah, it's we putting together an event on July. It's gonna be July 5th, the day after Independence Day. So nah, just keep stay tuned. No. It's gonna hit the YouTube. We got an event coming up July the 5th, the day after Independence Day. Facts. Shout out to all the co-guards, all the co-creators. Shout out to all the KO guards in the chat, man. Everybody that help us co-create this space. You know what I'm saying? So we can shine this light, man. Ain't nobody else helping us get right like this. So first thing we're gonna do is when we're gonna hit that status correction. All right, status correction. Shout out to everybody that want to understand how to correct their status mentally and spiritually and their own understanding of self. All right, you are never the paperwork. You are never the identity created by paper. All right. So if an identity exists because somebody wrote it down, you control that. You are the administrator of the account created on paper. All right. So when they summon you and you appear, never appear as the paperwork created entity. All right. That's not. You don't appear as something created by somebody else's documentation. All right. Somebody gonna document you into existence. Cut it out. You gotta learn how to administrate your estate. You feel me? Because we are administrators of the law. You got free will, so nobody can administer the law for you. The judge, prosecutors, DAs, all of these administrative positions inside of these tribunals. You gotta understand that that's a part of the public trust. They work for the public. They public service. So don't go up in there like you a public servant, or they gonna treat you like a public servant too. You feel me? When you go in there, you gotta go in there as one that administrates law. If you go in there trying to argue law, they gonna know you don't know what you got going on. Cause why you arguing? You don't argue with trustees. You don't argue with employees. You come up in there arguing, they like, oh, you ain't the boss. They got jurisdiction over your soul because you lost. You a lost soul. That's facts. Fact, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's love. We're going to keep running it up to the most high. Somebody says, what's your diet look like every day? My diet looks like Genesis 1:29. My diet looks like Genesis 1:29 and Matthew 17:21. Facts. Genesis 1:29, Matthew 17:21. In fact, they think because it's little, it ain't hard or something. Yeah. That's over with. That's facts, Osiris Rock, and that's why the court treats you like that too. If you go to court acting like you just a man, they gonna have to treat you how you act. So if you come in and you act like you are the administrator of the law, using your free will right as trustees of the public trust, they gonna operate lawfully and put your law in the order. But if you don't know how to put them on notice, if you don't know how to administrate the law, that's when you become incompetent. They treat you like a minor. They become they switch positions with you because you don't deserve to be. Well, I mean, because you don't know how to work your system. So somebody gotta work it. If you don't know how to work it, they gonna work it for you. Even if it's their fault, you don't know how to work it. They don't care. That's why you gotta learn how to stand in your true identity, walk in your true identity. If you walking as a legal fiction, they gonna treat you like a legal fiction. A liar, a liability. You're going to have the ability to lie, but you don't have the ability to tell the truth. So if you're going to act like a minor, they're going to treat you like a minor because, I mean, what else are they supposed to do? You the one that's supposed to put the law in order, but you don't know how to put the law in order. Then you want to try to argue the law. What you think you're a lawyer? What you think you're a lawyer? You try to argue? We don't argue. We're administrators. We are sovereigns. We are the kings. We are God's children. We don't argue. We put the law in order. That's what free will do. If you don't know how to use your free will, then they're going to have to treat you like you don't know how to use your free will. Yeah, in fact, it just is what it is. You got to learn how to administrate your estate. Facts, man. If y'all understand these messages, y'all subscribe, man. Put some love on the live. Facts. You got to learn how to administrate your own estate, man. Free will means you got to put the law in order. It don't mean you argue the law. They don't even have jurisdiction to hear no arguments. Argue what? The law means do this, do that, do this, do that. Ain't no argument. Unless somebody finessing you out of your rights. Unless somebody finessing you out of your benefits. Nah, you good. Nice look. Oh, you ain't ready yet? Somebody said, that's crazy because I've been speaking on state law for the last 3 days. Exactly why I love that you say this. Man, that's crazy. God done lined it up. I don't even know you've been on some law. But you know, free will is the executor of the law. So whoever is free will is the one who has to execute or has to at least administrate. I was like, come on, you the grantor. This trust law because you got to trust law. See, this is trust law because you have to trust law, not the public. The public officials, they got an oath. The oath is a trust contract, right? So the oath establishes trust, and we trust them to be honorable to their contracts, which the oath is the contract. So if they act outside they trust, they act dishonorable. See what I'm saying? That's why you gotta act in good faith and you gotta be honorable. That's facts, Tammy. God is who each and every single one of us is. We just have to accept that we are God. Surrender to your true identity. Be God in your own life. Be Christ in your own life. Accept that. That's the part that people have a problem accepting is accountability. People have a hard time accepting the self-accountability that comes with being an administrator of law. How you going to administrate your estate if you're afraid that you gonna make mistakes? Like, you gotta learn the hard way. You gotta learn individually. You gotta learn through experience, your own use. You might say, who is that, your daughter? Nah, that's love. Everybody my daughter, everybody my sons. I am God. You my son, you my daughter. I'm my son, I'm my daughter. You feel me? Like, it's love outside, for real, for real. I say God is creator of the universe. No human is creator of the universe. No human exists. We are not humans. If you identify as a human, you misidentify yourself. That's why you misidentified in law as well. So you're not gonna be able to have a good standing in law if you don't know how to identify yourself. That's facts. My boy, what up, though? Facts. We are all God. We are all the creators of the universe. We created the universe before we got here. Somebody says, God is all-knowing. If you're not all-knowing, you're not God. We are all all-knowing. We all have intuition. We all have common senses. We all have discernment. Somebody says, bro, you're all-knowing. Yes, we know everything. We know God. God is everything. Once you know God, you know it all. Get to talking that God talk. They block my shit. Fact, look, they done kick me out. I'm all the way down to AP, bro. Look at that shit, bro. They kicked everybody out of it, bro. That shit crazy. Why? Because it was too heavy. I'm too straight to the point. I'm too fast. Fact. Somebody says, if you're all-knowing, then when was I born? You were born in the middle of eternity. Now look. Now look. It's 45. Look at it. Now it's going back up. We at 50 all of a sudden out of nowhere. I want to flick that. I want to flick that one so bad. Bitch, get off my... You can help me with this. I'm over here. Somebody says, where was I born, bro? If you're all knowing, you asking for human terms and human concepts. You believe that Africa was called Africa because somebody told you that. You believe that he said, give me a date. The human calendar is a false calendar. It's not real. You cannot measure time in the middle of eternity. You asking for a date because you believe in a Roman calendar. That Roman Gregorian calendar is false, nigga. You want a date. You asking for human shit. I generally don't know how to do my own. I don't know how to do other people's shit. It's over with.
You gotta go through each finger?
I go through my fingers. people pulling up. I ain't thought nobody was gonna come because I fell asleep. We ain't even got the long one. She got the short one. She got the nothing. Who that, Tim? What up, though, Tim? Community. Right. Said chilling, spreading the word of God. Gladiators only, you know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is my young boy. You know what I'm saying? Today, first day putting up on me.
Hello, how you doing?
Everybody ain't come today because I had fell asleep. So, you know, otherwise you had no people come through. But you good. You know, come to me anyway. Y'all get your other ones. Somebody said, who is the creator of the sun and the moon? Family, you asking for words that you don't understand. We are. We are the creator. Consciousness. Consciousness is the creator of all things that exist. In consciousness, imagination. All right? Consciousness is active in its own imagination. Listen, if you don't claim your true identity, then you don't belong here, family. You're not going to be able to understand our conversation, and we won't engage you in the conversation. If all you got is an argument, if all you want to do is argue, family, you're going to have to find a different live to be on. We don't care about arguing. Arguing is beneath us, family. We already know what the truth is. Why would anybody argue the truth when the truth is true regardless? There's no point in arguing the truth. The truth is eternal. Somebody says, I hope these kids don't listen to you. I don't know why you hope that. All kids should listen to the fact that they got to use their free will for themselves and they can create their own life. They don't have to be trapped in their childhood trauma. You don't have to be trapped in your generational curses or your it's in my genes. All these self-limiting beliefs, family. You can change your whole life. You can break your bad habits, break your addictions. You can break habits that come from your previous generations, family. I don't know why you would say you don't want the kids to listen to me, but listen to me is how you learn how to use God's law on purpose. All right? Listening to me is how you learn how to take your power back and stand up as the most powerful force in the cosmos, being able to cause reality to create itself around your consequences. You so powerful. I don't understand why you won't want the kids to understand how powerful they are so they don't have to be juvenile delinquents growing up to create broken households, getting strung out on state legislated lifestyles. You feel me? Like, you can be sovereign if you learn how to use your free will and put the law in order, because the law don't got no free will. The law got to do what you tell it to do, and you don't know how to tell it. It's only intelligent to learn. If you got to learn through trial and tribulations, you might as well go on and embrace your trials and tribulations and be happy to suffer for the learning how to create your own version of heaven. By the time you learn how to create your own version of heaven, it's worth it. It's worth it. That's over with. Somebody trying to talk as a human. He said, I am not my son. See, that's why I was going to smack you. You doing too much. Go on and play elsewhere. If you don't know how to exist in the spirit, family, then you're not able to engage in this conversation. You trying to engage in the carnal as if we are human beings. You think you are not your son physically because you think you are physically separated from other physical beings, but the physical separation is a false illusion. You cannot be separated in the spirit. Everything exists in the spirit as one. There is no separation. All separation is an illusion. You're not separated. You are the same as everyone around you. Family, stop trying to argue with me, bro, because I'm not interested in having a toxic relationship or a toxic conversation with you, family. You out of there. Listen to me. Consciousness is God. We are all conscious.
I'll be right back.
All right, do that. We all conscious. We all using the same consciousness. Just like we all breathing the same breath. We all living the same life. It's only one life to live, one breath to breathe, only one consciousness to use to explore awareness. So I understand. I said, bro, I'm not being toxic, but I disagree with you. If you disagree with me, then leave me alone. That's how you go be with the people you agree with. That's what makes sense. If you stuck around people you disagree with, that's toxic because you're trying to fight. So I say, I'm trying to help you. You cannot help me unless you're saying you are God. You can't help me unless you're saying you are Christ. Are you Jesus Christ? You going to save me? So you acting as the Savior. So now you admit that you are the Savior? Because if you're trying to help me, that's something that a Savior does. So are you identifying yourself as the Savior? If he's trying to help me, then he going to have to identify as the Savior then. If you trying to save me, identify yourself as Jesus Christ and let's be honest and walk forward in truth. If you're not Jesus Christ, if you're not the Savior, then you're not trying to save me. You're not trying to help me at all. You just talking with your ego. You're trying to pull down my self-esteem because you think that it's weird for me to believe in myself more than you believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You're not trying to help me. You're trying to put me on your frequency because your frequency is beneath mine. Somebody said, even Jesus couldn't save you. That means you got to save yourself. That means I self-law am master. And if I don't learn how to save myself, then I'll be waiting until I figure it out for all eternity. I don't understand what y'all talking about. Somebody said, God alone can save you. God already did everything God gonna do. It's called eternity. So if God was gonna save me, God already saved me. I'm saved already. I don't need to be saved. If you feel like I need to be saved, it's because you don't believe in God, you don't trust God. But God already saved me because God worked eternally. So that's already done. God not waiting to do something. God don't do no waiting. Time not real. God exists outside of time. Waiting is something you do inside of time. God exists outside of time. I said, see, that right there is wrong because only Christ can save you. God and Christ is the same thing. Don't get lost in words. They synonyms. They got a common definition. They mean the same thing. Family, I am God, so I alone can save myself. I have to save myself from the consequences that I make because I am the one creating these decisions, making these decisions. If I don't like these consequences, I got to make different decisions. Somebody says, time is real, bro. No, it's not. You can Google it. Even Google knows that time is not real. All scientists agree that time is not real. You cannot argue in here. I'm about to kick you out because you keep trying to argue with the most elementary arguments available. I don't even understand. The nigga trying to argue with eternal truth. Said, bro, we're going to die soon. Then why you wasting your life arguing with me then?
Hey, Carol, I need help.
If you going to die, what the hell? You ain't helping. Tim, I thought you were helping.
Man, nigga, I don't know how to put that shit on.
He said, look at me, dude. Swear to God, I got the freestyler. Young Buck, you going to have to learn how to freestyle, my boy, with the instrumental on for you.
For real, though, man.
All right. Freestyle every time. Yeah, you ain't even got the same, you got these store-bought joints. I know about it though, but I got the long boys on, need to wash them. You got fresh out the fucking pack. Yep. Tim, your big strong ass can't do that by yourself, man.
Yeah, no, I can't.
You gotta have 4 arms. Like you pick it up. I understand. Yeah, you got to move for that part. There we go. Boom. You needed an extra hands.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that ball I had.
Yeah, you probably more than sure you did. You got that bear hug on that boy.
I thought I had it.
Somebody said the best boxers throughout history. Nigga, we don't care about history as man-made. History come from a fictitious calendar, bro. You cannot measure eternity. What do you not understand about time? Why they think time can measure eternity? I don't understand this, bro. You cannot measure the immeasurable. The fuck going on?
They think they saying something.
I don't know why they think they said something. So y'all have to listen to what he said. Y'all just see y'all feelings. Man, if y'all can get the message, man, y'all subscribe because these lost souls, they want to be lost.
If they was gonna get the message that they were supposed to get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's on God.
Yeah, shit.
In fact.
They ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it. They don't give a fuck how much you say, what nigga that shit ain't gonna
Boy,
happen.
they like a baby mama. God
Ain't gonna
damn.
happen.
They like a scorned women. Y'all some scorned women. These niggas in here scorned women.
And then instead of them just letting you live in your truth, they always gotta try to knock your shit, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever that is. It's like, come on,
Fact,
man.
them knocking their own shit.
Yeah, let a nigga live in his truth. You don't gotta say shit. You online looking at me.
Fact, so go be where you want to be. You got free will. Use your free will to put yourself where you happy being. Don't be running around nagging and complaining. Permanent patty ass nigga. Nagging and complaining about situations he put himself in. Amazing. Said, we are not eternal. We are eternal. You just don't know who we are. You not like us, Kendrick Lamar. You just not like us. You don't know who we are. You are not eternal because you identify with the non-eternal aspect of your conscious exploration. If you want to explore mortality, that's fine. But that doesn't make you mortal, all right? So if you want to be mortal, you want to reincarnate and live mortal lifetimes, then do your thing. That's your free will. Do what you want to do. Somebody says, bro, If anyone commits a crime, they'll be arrested. You're not going to be arrested unless somebody reports your crime or your crime in front of somebody that, like I said, could report your crime. Said, what's the difference between you and people who identify as animals? The way we identify is the difference. The difference is I'm identifying in spirit and in truth. They are identifying with a carnal mind, and the carnal mind goes against the spirit. The carnal mind goes against the truth. The only difference is one of us walking in truth and the other one is walking in a fictitious entity and being controlled by municipalities. All right. Some of us are being controlled by statutes, ordinances, and regulations, regulatory bodies, administrative procedures, and administrative courts. Some of the rest of us are sovereign, law-abiding citizens that are using God's law righteously and are in control of the trust as the administrator of the trust. All right. Some of us are actual administrators of the trust, while others are just trustees. No, I do not agree with you. I do not agree with you. I do not agree with you. You are an idiot. I would never agree with you because you're dumb. No, you only got a group of dumb people. You belong to the group of people that will group up with you, and they have that same dumbass frequency that you do. Facts. What up, though, Rad Fit? That's love. Yeah, I'm knowing he never tried to have an honorable conversation. He not trying to act in honor. We acting in good faith. We acting honorably. Somebody said Manny Pacquiao or Barrios. I don't know. I want to see Manny keep pushing. So I'm gonna rock with Manny just off the strength. Somebody said humans only live 120 years max by God's law. I don't care about how long humans live because I'm not living as a human. I live as the spirit. Why y'all keep trying to get me to care about Pinocchio? I'm Geppetto. I'm the slave master, not the slave. I'm the puppet master, not the puppet. Y'all can have those puppet level conversations with other puppets. When I talk to the boss, y'all talk to the employees. You go talk to the niggas that go and get their check cash. I'll talk to the nigga that cut the check. It's so weird. Somebody says you're a joke. Nobody cares about your opinion, so that's great. Whatever you feel, do it. Run it up.
You know what you're doing? No? You need to rock him up?
Today is first day.
Yeah?
Yeah, put them on something. Put them on something while I get this raw off right quick, and I'm going to be right back. I'm finna snap back. Facts. No humans at all. Humans are fictitious entities. Humans are property. Humans are slaves. Humans are used for labor, human labor. You don't want to identify as your slave, identify as your human, identify as your property. Why would you identify as property? It's over with. Y'all got to get y'all identity correct your status. Y'all need a status correction in your brain, in your own mind, in your own ability to identify yourself. This sovereignty. Facts, man, it's love. We know that our free will is what put the law in order. We are the administrators. We the one that have to administrate. Nobody else can use your free will for you. How you gonna be a competent majority if you acting like a minority? You acting like a minor because you don't understand how to use your free will in law. This trust law. In law we trust. Somebody said earthly physical age. Earthly physical age don't exist. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You steady trying to ask me about the illusion. If you want to be delusional, make that shit up on your own. Be illusional on your own. You don't need me to help you with no illusions, my boy. I'm talking about earthly physical age. Why are you asking me to identify myself in a fictitious capacity? I'm telling you, I'm not giving no jurisdiction, family. You want me to identify so that you can have jurisdiction over my ego, over my self-esteem. That's over with. Somebody says, why you Muhammad Ali reincarnated? I am God reincarnated. You are a idol worshiper is why you worshiping Muhammad Ali instead of God. I am God reincarnated. I don't know how you start off with Muhammad Ali, but everything starts at the source. I am the source reincarnated. Man, I ain't gonna lie. You know how it goes, Cyrus Rod. If they can keep up or they can't. You already know that, Rain. But I gotta preach to the choir though, Rain. You feel me? Rain Richards. I'ma just keep talking to the chosen ones. Those that can hear me can hear me. Those that can't. If you can hear me and understand these messages, y'all subscribe, join the community of like minds that don't mind letting that light shine for a lifetime. Facts.
You see how I ain't really go.
Somebody said, Lord help him in Jesus' name. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Lord don't need you to pray to know your heart. All right, God know our heart. Shout out to God. Shout out to eternal life, eternal living. Ain't nothing new under the sun. God know what you got going on. God know your heart. Somebody says, what do you mean you're the source? We have God within us, but you're not God, bro. I am who I am. If God is within me as my true identity, not as a false identity. So I am God. If God is within me, that's the truth of who I am. I am the truth, not the lie. God is the truth. I am the truth. I am the source because the source extended itself into human form as me. I don't understand how you don't understand that if God is within me, God is only within me as the true identity, not the false identity. Yeah, my fights are on this live. My fights are on this YouTube. Just go check out my YouTube videos. That's facts. Reader, that's love, man. You know I gotta speak boldly, man. If y'all can hear these words, if y'all can understand these messages, y'all put some love on the live. Double tap that screen, man. Y'all subscribe. Join the community of like minds that don't mind reminding you who you are. That don't mind reminding you that you are God. See, you don't believe that you are God. I believe in you more than you do. And that's what's sad. I believe in you more than you do. You don't even believe in yourself. Somebody said, can you help me get better? I just lost a boxing match against me. Brother, I ain't gonna lie. The only person that can use your free will is you. The only person that can use your free will is you.
Don't lean. Don't run. I'm not lunging.
Somebody said, you don't want to think like that, bro. I'm not going to lie. I think however I want to think. I do whatever I want to do. I ain't worried about you. If you telling me what I want and do not want to do, I'm ignoring you. No, I'm not checking out anything about you. You are a troll, family. You are a troll. I don't care about no trolls. I swear to God, Easy, they be tweaking, bro. They be tweaking, man. If y'all can get these messages without shooting the messenger, y'all chosen. Y'all different. Y'all special, man. Y'all subscribe. Double tap the screen, man. Share that love. Y'all see these lost souls. Y'all see the trolls. You know what I'm saying? Trying to knock me off pivot, man. They don't want us to believe in ourselves. Man, that's love. Alpha Fox 1. You know how we do it. Somebody said, I really box, fam. I would outbox you. Listen, I don't care about you trying to have an ego. I don't care about your life, family. You can die today, and I wouldn't care. I wouldn't bat an eye. I wouldn't even know you was ever even alive. I don't care about you or what you're talking about. All right? I'm surrounded by punchers. I'm surrounded by gladiators. I punch every single day of my life. I don't need you. I ain't missing you. You don't offer anything new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. You just talking. And the way you talking does not make me interested in talking to you. I don't care about the fact that you exist. And the way you talking, I'll never care about the fact that you exist. You just gonna die unknown and unremembered. Nobody's gonna care, family. Cut that shit out.
Don't push it.
Learn how to have a conversation, my boy. Because quite naturally, I don't care about you. Just naturally, I don't know you. You know that. You don't know me, I don't know you. You not making me interested in getting to know you by trying to poke at my ego. That's toxic. I'm not interested in being in no toxic relationship with you. Y'all know what it is, man. Said you would have got packed out saying that in real life. That's what I'm saying. In real life, I'll call the police on you and make sure that you go to jail for being a criminal. Facts. I'll defend myself and take your life from you. I'll kill you outside. So that make sure you die in the protection of my own life, and I'll call the police to make sure that they know why it happened. It's gonna be all legit, all by law. Legal, lawful murder. I don't know what you're talking about. Not interested in what you're talking about. Awaken the God within. God is real. That's over it. Awaken the God within. God is real. Somebody said you still scared. If you asking me if I'm scared, you trying to have a toxic conversation. I'm kicking you out. If you trying to engage in the toxic conversation, I'm not interested in your conversation. That's over with. I know they haters, but they hating on themselves. They expressing their own childhood trauma. I'm just telling them, when they bring their childhood trauma over here, I'm gonna step on them. I said, have a blessed one. Don't tell me to have a blessed one, my boy. You a bitch. You a troll. We don't take no niceties from trolls, nigga. Fuck you and that trying to be nice ass shit. Nah, nigga, go die somewhere. Leave us alone. Nigga don't give a fuck about you training yourself or none of that shit. Fuck you and your mama and your daddy and your whole family, nigga. Fuck all y'all. Fuck out of here. You don't want to be a hoe ass nigga then try to be nice talking about some have a blessed one, fam. Nah. Nope. Fuck you.
That's right. Jab.
That's over with.
You gotta be on your front foot.
Somebody said, just watch a couple fights on the channel. No, fuck you and your channel. Talking about, I like the message, but the fighting could use some work. I'll beat you up in everybody you know in your personal life. I'll beat you up in everybody you know in your family and your friend list, your contact list. Facts, I'll beat you up in everybody on your social media friend list too, nigga. Fuck wrong with these niggas talking about some, your boxing needs some work. Shut your weird ass up, nigga. I'll beat your daddy up. Facts. If you got one, if you got access, well, I'll beat your stepdaddy up then. I know you don't like him anyway. Fuck wrong with you.
Yeah, just like that.
Beat up whoever in your life that you respect. I'll beat all y'all up talking to me. I'll beat up your coach. I'll beat up everybody in your gym. What gym you go to? I said, bro, you not even that good of a boxer. Nah, I'm better than everybody you know, and I'll be better than you will ever be. I'm better right now than you will ever be in your life. That's facts. I'll beat you up for the rest of your life. Ain't no point in your life you'll ever be able to stop me from beating you up. I'll beat you up all life long for the rest of your life. No matter how much progress you make, I'll beat your ass. And I'll beat up everybody in your life as well, nigga. That's over with. Somebody said, your daddy didn't bring the milk back, boy. Fuck a daddy, bitch. I got God. I don't need no humans. Ain't no human ever was gonna have enough time to turn me into greatness, nigga. I had to put my own time in. I had to go into the mountaintop solo, dolo, one deep and go get free will out the mud. That's over with. Somebody said, LMO, you arrogant. Yes, I am in the arrogant because I am an inheritant of God's kingdom in the air. I'm a co-heir with Christ. That's correct. I am arrogant. I am in the arrogant, and that's where I'ma always be. I blasphemy. This blasphemy. Fuck wrong with you. And it ain't no problem. I can be arrogant because I'll back that shit up. I can be arrogant because I'll really step on you. I'll really beat you up and everybody you know. And if you don't think so, what you waiting for? Jump, nigga. Geronimo. Let's go. Line that shit up. Line that shit up. Other than that, shut your weirdo ass up. Somebody say you definitely spitting blasphemy. I know that, bitch. I am king shot top around here. Big shot top around here. Somebody says you beat my grandma up. Yeah, I will beat your grandma right up into heaven. Facts. Your grandma will wake up into heaven after all of that goddamn street walking she been doing her whole life. Goddamn pass around grandma you got. Facts. Somebody says, LOL, do you know what blasphemy means? Yeah, it means blast for me, nigga. Fuck you think you a teacher up in here? Shut your ass up. Ain't nobody asked you to, who paying you? Are you getting paid to teach somebody or you think you a teacher? Shut your weird, did you know? Did you know? Did you know? What the fuck you mean, did you know? All right, Papa Molly, did you know? Did you know? I said, bro, you spazzing out for no reason. I don't need reasons, nigga. I'm breathing. I don't have a reason to be breathing. I'm just breathing. I don't have a reason to be happy. I'm just happy. I don't have a reason to be in heaven. I'm just in heaven. I don't need reasons, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all. You need a reason. Somebody said, arrogance doesn't come from God. Everything comes from God. All glory be to God. All glory be to God. Everything come from God. That's over with. You can punch all your problems away. Just keep punching. Somebody said you need blessings. Well, send them over. I accept blessings. I appreciate you. That's love. Somebody said, what state you in? I'm in Texas.
Hey, can you guys come up?
Boy, you know you gotta bring stuff, boy. I know I had down bad.
Nope.
You just gotta do it and work out.
I can just see my ass.
Yeah, you gotta work out.
Whenever
Look, I'm gonna tell you what to do.
Whenever that fight happened, that shit, like, it was fun, so, like, I wanted to do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what to do, bro, just to keep you in shape. It's on point.
Here you go,
Nigga, just run, bro. Thank you, brother.
Hey, Rob. What up, though?
Just run.
Blessings from Chicago, man. Shout out to LOL, man. I appreciate that in-chat donation. That's love.
Holiday. You gonna be in shape.
Shout out to Aquatic World. Facts, Hitman, Chirac Gaming, you already know. But I'm telling them, pull up and give it a shot. Come try it the Sensei. Come punch with a KO guard. You know that. Come punch with me and test it out for yourself. Just come see in person. Hold on, y'all. I got to work with my young boy.
And if you bigger than them,
Facts.
I got it.
Big Tim over here ready for anybody that, yo.
Stop being scared.
Okay.
Come
Stop
get some work.
being scary. Come get some work, man. Shout out to LOL for that in-chat donation, man. I appreciate that donation, man. So far, you feel me? That's that motivation, that inspiration. Help us keep uplifting our nation with the message of God, this energy, this love. You know what I'm saying? Like, just upliftment is how you raise. When you lift something up, you raise it. When you raise it, that's how you raise the son, the inner child, the child of God within you. Your inner child has to be risen like the east star. The sun rise on the east. This that Eastern philosophy. You feel me? Shout out to the East Star philosophy because the sun rise on the east. Everybody stuck on the west. Y'all Western civilization. Y'all been Americanized by that west. See what I'm saying? We on that east. Y'all on that west. Y'all down. We up. I don't know what y'all talking about. We stuck up. Oh well. Bitch, I'm arrogant. I'm stuck up. Oh well. My nose in the sky. Because that's how I breathe the air. I breathe air because my nose in the air. Fuck is wrong with you? My nose is in the air. My feet on the ground. My nose is not on the ground. My nose in the air. They think because my feet on the ground, my nose on the ground. Bitch, I'm not on the ground. What's with bitch? In the air. Facts. My head in the air. Cloud 9, bitch. So with. Come on, let's work out. Yeah, so basically your whole body just work on forking and twisting. You feel me? So because you made out of a bunch of liquids and shit on the inside, so it's like weird that you can walk on liquids because you know your body made out of liquids. That shit weird. Facts. So you gotta twist shit. It can't take torque. You gotta be like a torpedo. So everything that twists, you need to twist. You feel me? It's all about twisting. That's how you generate motion. Twist. So
Power.
yeah,
The core.
that's where the twist come from.
You know what I'm saying? Straight from the middle.
Yeah, torso. So, man, I ain't finna give all these niggas all my jewels. Man, I'm trying to talk to my young boy. Y'all trying to peek. Y'all trying to eavesdrop. It ain't just like, It can be like, see that? Different wrist rotation. So, don't always get caught up on, because sometimes say, put your goals up, I just see, now look good. Now, if I try to come in here like this, it ain't the same space, so maybe sometimes I have to come in, see what I'm saying? Instead of trying to like this, you're like, oh, this is this, I just, like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing you some shit, but then I'm showing you, so just chill. So even look, your elbow, see how you got to go on my hip? You can just open your elbow, just open your elbow. And just like open. This is good. See that? Now close it again. Now open all the way. That's a punch. See that? Yeah. Take a look. See how you ain't move your elbow down with it? Now if you did, put your elbow here. Now open your elbow. See, that's the punch. Close it. See that? Close it down. You know what I'm saying? See like that. Like, just, yeah, because you don't, yeah, you feel me? Like, hop, see that?
What the fuck, man?
See? Quick. Just pop. Instead of being like, you know, a lot of people try to wrap it back like this.
Open up.
Yeah, you know, I always gotta do that. Just pop, see that? Boom, quick. I can't show you about everything. Y'all niggas gotta pay. Put on y'all. What up, though? Yeah, it's love, man. At least we back over 100 people. Yeah. I'll just switch. Who we on? All right, come on.
act like that, bro.
Oh, you got it. Clap. Alright, take that right there. Alright, we're gonna keep doing that though. Until you got the lungs and all that.
You get some jump ropes too.
They said he should not be sparring anything. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The best way to learn how to do something is to do it. That's facts. Might say he got a lot to learn. We all do. I don't know how y'all thought we was born, but we were born with a clean slate. We all got a lot of learning to do. That's how you got here. Look, you talking about facts. Yeah, I don't know what they trick. Hey, you can only start where you at. You are where you are. Start where you are. All right, that's over it. We just gonna learn by doing. He gonna figure it out faster by stopping me from being able to do whatever I want to do. That's over it. Yeah, it's love. We up. Only one way to do it, and that's to do it. Like I said, also self-discipline. Getting out here is self-discipline. He made the decision to be sharpening his iron, so that's automatically self-discipline. As soon as you decided to do the thing that was going to create benefit in your life, you became intelligent. Facts. We all got a lot to learn because we all starting as brand new souls in the human body. We only been alive today years old, bro. Today is the longest we ever been alive. It's over with. I mean, the best teacher is the teacher that helped you teach yourself. That's facts. You good? Iron sharpen iron. Only one way to sharpen my man's iron. It ain't with all that talking. You don't sharpen no iron talking. Day, you feel me? We're gonna build it one brick at a time. Eventually, you're gonna have a nice little house, but one brick at a time, my boy. Facts. Facts. Now, repetition is the father of all learning. Repetition is how you input the program codes. Fam, you got a programmable mind. You got to program it. How you going to let somebody else program your programmable mind? They got TV programming, all the education, the commercials. Y'all going to let somebody else program your mind, knowing your mind programmable, and you ain't going to have nothing to do with it? That's why y'all minors. That's why y'all minorities. Because y'all don't have no control over your own programming. How you not going to program your own programmable mind? You a slave. Somebody says that all you do is preach. You got to talk to God about that. Whatever I do is what God sent me to do. God's plan is supreme. All glory be to God. Any question that you got, then you got to take it up with God. You asking me because you don't know how to ask God. That's sad. Somebody say, I don't want to be programmed. You don't got no choice. You live in a programmable reality. If you don't program your program, then you just programmed. That's over with. You live inside of a virtual reality. This is a game. Life is a virtual reality game. You're here already. Yeah, somebody said need to be reprogrammed. You can program yourself all your life. You always reprogrammable. Your free will always can break your habits, break your bad habits, break your addictions, break your generational curses. You can reprogram your bad programs and get you some more suitable programs. And then when those programs time out or run out, you reprogram yourself, get a new harvest all over again. All right, God always give you the ability to create a new harvest. So keep reaping what you sow, keep sowing and keep working. That's it, faith plus works. Somebody said, I want to program other people to do cool stuff. That's all glory be to God. Work with God to do whatever it is that you want to try to get done. That's on you. Do whatever it is. Somebody said, do you support the gay community? I don't support any communities that's based on sex. I don't support any sex-based relationships because sex complicates relationships. All right? So nah, I don't support and I don't champion any sex-based relationships, family. Spirit over flesh. Somebody says, are you working now, bro? I don't understand how you don't know the answers to your own questions. But I don't got no answers for you, family. Either you get the answer from the God within you, or you just go without. It's over with. Oh, my boy got one pro for real.
Nigga, I be working out, nigga.
Yeah, you can really jump, bro.
Nigga ain't finna embarrass me.
I swear, though.
Let me fuck up.
You got to jump rope?
Yeah.
You can use these gloves right here. Tell me if you want to do some punching and bouncing around with me.
Okay.
Oh, you got gloves. Oh, you got everything. This boy here got a gym bag. A gym in the bag. Facts. Boy, I got a gym in the bag. That's over with.
Hey, nigga, you know, I don't be bullshitting.
I see. Respectfully.
Yeah, shit, yeah. I'm not finna get embarrassed, bro.
Yeah, that's for life.
Not finna get embarrassed, man. I'm gonna sign myself up with some shit.
Yeah.
Best believe, I done prepared it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's live. Because I want to keep this going. We got this one coming up on the 5th.
Yeah.
But it's really just on us. It's on me, but I ain't really like an organizer like that. Like I was telling them boys, like, we're going to have to work together, bitch. I hope y'all don't think I'm like a...
So that's what I'm saying? Like, what you just need help with setting the fights up and shit?
Yeah. Everybody need to know who they going to match up it with. How we going to sell tickets, accept donate. It's like, it's all for the fighters, though. I got to pay to secure the venue. You know what I'm saying? So if we can raise some funds, do some fundraising, but it's all respect, though.
Yeah. I was thinking shit. Nigga, I can help you organize the fights and shit, because all we're gonna do is do it by weight class, you know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, I try to put everybody in the group so you can see.
Yeah, I seen all of the shit.
Okay.
I go and like write the names down and shit in the weights and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like put them in like, you know what I'm saying, certain classes and shit. Like
Yeah.
It's like I guess like a 50-pound limit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Let's do
like
it.
how much of a difference you think they should be? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, with the lower niggas, that probably 5 to 10 pound, 15. tops with the smaller ones, you know what I'm saying? 125, 135,
Yeah,
145, something like that.
Right.
But once you get a little heavier, it gets a little more spaced out.
Okay. So we can put like somebody like 180 or somebody like 200.
Yeah. They ain't tripping on that.
Well, yeah. Shit, then when I get back to the house, nigga, I go through that whole list and start writing names down and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can send it to you. You can put it in the, or I could just put it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then we can make the flyers. We can start doing a little more promo.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to start putting up the bills up.
Yeah. Shit,
Got us a little league,
you really got something already going on.
The brand.
The fighters can start getting paid and shit. I feel like people will start showing up.
That's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to create.
I'm tired of that shit, bro. This is the third time I didn't.
Man, you know, I've been doing it all these years. They ain't never paid me.
Yeah,
And I tried to max out, too.
No, I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers not showing up.
Oh,
you know
damn.
That's my third time, motherfucker, goddamn, me ain't show up, man. I be wanting to punch you.
Man, I got you, though. I got some boys in the chat that's gonna show up for sure, though.
Shit, I ain't tripping. I just want a little work, you know what I'm saying? A little work. Little worky work, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts, right? Yeah, facts. We gotta do that, so I'm with you on that. Man, I appreciate that support. I appreciate that love. Yeah, I'm in Sunnyside, South Park, Cullen and Brinkley. Facts.
Come pull up and get with me.
Facts. Pull up, Cullen and Brinkley Street. Y'all know what it is. 77033, Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. All right, pull up. We outside. Come on. We here. Houston, Texas. Cullen and Brinkley Street, 77033. All right, that's a bit. Houston is Houston, man. One city, one love, one band, one
I
time.
need to get some fucking raps, cause
Man, that's why I had to get me some, cause boy, let me tell you something.
Hell, bro.
Yeah, we putting in style type work. Yeah, man. Got taking joints. I be ramming them hoes. Okay.
Trust me, I know.
I done tore up all possible gloves, all my gloves. Bag too, the bag coming apart, bitch. Yeah, man, goddamn, right? You know how we do it. We really do it like that. Shalom, what up, though, man? Big love and peace. Somebody said, nobody can be Christ. That's blasphemy. Boy, you hate Christ. If you think nobody can be Christ, you hate the teachings of Christ. Christ was teaching everybody. Christ said, you will do greater things than these. My boy, y'all hate Christ and everything Christ stood for. That's crazy. They pretend like they defend Christ, but they really hate Christ. What y'all got going on with Papa Molly and all this? What y'all got going on? I don't know. Boys weird. I don't understand where boys come from and then they end up just being weird. How y'all end up being weird? How'd y'all end up being weird? That's unnecessary. That's useless.
Fuck, I ain't gonna cap, that shit hurt.
What you just did?
Fuck.
Oh, you tweaking. Over there doing it. We just spoke on that shit. I said, I thought you was Jordan Peterson at first. Nah, I'm liver than Jordan Peterson. I'm Christ. I'm God in the flesh. I'm liver than Jordan Peterson, quicker, faster. I'll get you there. Somebody said Jordan Peele. Yeah, I'll be a comedian first, huh? Oh yeah, facts. I appreciate you because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
Get some pad work. You want some in, nigga?
I hate pad work. Cause I don't know, my brain don't work with memory and shit. I don't know, shit ugly. I mean, I ain't tripping though, but it's ugly though. I don't like, start with him first. You do some hand pats? Yeah, you gonna be a real boxer. See, I'm a street boxer. You gonna be a real boxer. What the fuck?
So all you supposed to hit right there.
Ooh, shots fired.
They are
So all you need to do.
My nigga said, hell no, not today, man. That's over with.
That was good for right now. Give me
Facts, you got it.
Man, you got it right now.
You got it.
It ain't nothing but shit. throwing that punch out there, flicking that motherfucker out there. And hitting it where it's supposed to be hit at.
Oh, I said, KO, what you doing it for then? Get that pad work in. Like, I don't know. KO not doing no pad work. I probably do a little pad work, but I ain't gonna lie. I like punching people. That's what I do it for. I do it to punch people. Facts. Not to punch hands and shit. Somebody said, Christ is the one true God. You cannot be him. We are all him. We are all the one true everything, family. We exist. Therefore, we are true. We exist, therefore we are God. Only God exists.
Don't step.
Therefore we are God.
Don't move. Give me a thing. Right here. Big knee a little bit. Jab.
They don't got no debating in this chat, man. Ain't nothing. How they gonna debate the eternal truth? They know I'm gonna step on them. I am God because only God exists and I exist. Therefore, I am the only one that exists.
Turn the hell over.
That's over with. Somebody said, seek God. You don't gotta seek God. Just be God. You are God. Why you gotta look for God when God is with you already? It says, seek God. God is with you.
Just throw it. You trying to push it. There you go, like that.
Facts. John 10:40. John 10:34. I mean, facts.
You know, it's gonna be 1, 2, so it's 1.
John 10:34. Somebody says, what do you think about Hinduism? I think the same thing about Hinduism as I think about everything.
Like
It's just a thought.
right here. Put your hands up a little bit.
That's facts, though. You feel me, Osiris? Right? That's so weird. I am God because only God exists. Therefore, I am the only one who exists because I exist.
So just like
I am God because I exist.
Like that.
If only God exists and I exist, that means that I am God. Somebody says, read the Bible and learn. You don't understand. I don't have to read the Bible. I am the Bible. I am God. I don't have to do anything except exist, and I exist already. I don't have to read something, family. Like, I just got to be, and I already be.
You know what I'm saying?
I bees on the block. Bees on the block.
And you can block it. You be like this, you can block it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Feel me? So this hand, it really doesn't matter, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts. Straight from God. Somebody say, who you got, Bud or Canelo?
it just depends. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't gonna
If I'm way back
lie.
here, you're not gonna
That's a very nuanced question, but I'm gonna lean towards Bud though. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't like it. I ain't gonna go down through there on that right now because it's different.
And this right here, it's like a block. Yeah. So look, I'm gonna throw my jab.
I said God is the one and the only. That's facts.
Like, throw your jab to me. Throw it. Throw it.
That's facts, Rich.
That's all you gonna be doing. So when I throw my jab, yeah, just like that, just like that. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. You know what I'm saying? When you throw the jab,
That's what's up, Chef. Chef, goddamn me. Shout out to Omaha. Appreciate you, Barl Jackson.
yeah, so it's kind of like you just
Ricky Dicky said Bud getting KO'd. No, Bud not getting KO'd. That's over with. I don't know what you got going on.
yeah, just like that. Throw it. Throw it. There you go.
Somebody said, let's slow down. Why slow down? We speed up. It's the spirit that is quickened. The flesh profits nothing. We're not going to slow down. We're going to speed up.
Slow it down a little bit. You know what I'm
I am the Father. I am the creator and the creation. Facts. Somebody said, where you from? I'm from the Most High. Direct descendant of God. I'm a direct descendant of the Most High. Houston, Texas. You know what it is on me.
Slow down.
Somebody said, Bud is coming up 18 pounds. He is not beating Canelo. Y'all crazy. He not going to get knocked out. Well, I said, Houston, me too. What side? I'm in South Park. Sunny side. 77033.
So like with your feet.
That's what's up, Ray. Shout out to Ray Waite. Shout out to Cincinnati. Facts.
When you throw it, just scoot it up a little bit.
And that's love. I appreciate you, G. Gotti.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
G. Gotti.
Yeah. Plain it though.
Nah, I appreciate that love. I appreciate that subscription, man. Y'all subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Pay attention to your feet and your knee. You feel it? You feel what you just did? Be able to feel yourself, because his foot, he holding this down, but you bring yours in. Nothing necessarily wrong with it, just you know you're doing it, because you probably don't even know. Just feel yourself.
No, I felt it.
Okay. Long as you know.
That way, if you gotta roll out,
Facts, man. God gave us free will. Free will is what make you the administrator of your account, of your estate. You got to be the emperor. The empire is built on your empirical evidence from your experience, from you going through the trials and the tribulations and persevering through the suffering of Christ. You are Christ. You got to suffer, but you got to you got to understand that your suffering is what refines you and builds your ability to use your free will righteously in your own way for yourself. So don't take it wrong. Don't take it carnally. This ain't the flesh, all right? This is the awakening, to awaken to who you truly are as the controller, as the free will, the source of free will in your own life. So remind yourself, stay in your square, stay in your ground law, stay in your ground law. Facts. Identify yourself righteously, rightly. Identify yourself right, not as the fictitious entity. Don't identify yourself as the all capital letter name on your birth certificate, your social security account. That's your account. All right, those are your tools, your instruments. You got to use those instruments righteously, rightfully, as the administrator, as the grantor, all right, as the beneficiary. Somebody says, question, does God know what you're going to do before you do it? You asking that question because you don't know who God is. First thing you need to do is understand who God is. Then you wouldn't ask that question, because that's a asinine question. I ain't gonna lie, that question is dumb. I'm just gonna tell you, that's a stupid question to ask. It comes from having a stupid point of view. That's facts. Not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Once you understand that God is consciousness, and what consciousness is eternally, God is eternal consciousness. That's over with. Somebody said can't be. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth, my nigga. Alright, that's love. It's good. If you want somebody to lie to you, you're gonna have to go to a different chat. It is what it is.
Really turn your hips. The faster you turn your hips, the faster you turn your core.
That's love, Ian. I appreciate you.
That punch gonna get there.
That's love. We here. We outside, man. Shout out to all of the administrators that know how to administrate their own trust account. In God we trust. Shout out to all the law-abiding citizens that know how to operate God's law individually to their own benefit. Shout out to all the co-guards, the KO guards. Shout out to all of the co-creators that co-create their own reality with the decisions they make that become the consequences. Oh, how you doing? That's love. We got some refreshment, fellas. There we go. We got some refreshment.
And I'll bring you a case. I got my stamp. So I'll bring you
Okay, that's love, man. I appreciate any love. Somebody says, nah, just a question. I know, but it's a dumb question, though. It doesn't matter if it's just a question or not. That question means that you don't understand what you're talking about. You don't understand what you're asking. It says, well, it starts with my question of free will. I ain't gonna lie. If you have free will, what are you questioning? You the one who decided to ask the question because you have the free will to make the decision. You decided. You the one that got the answers. You the one asking the question. Don't nobody care about your question or the answer but you. So you need to understand that God is the answer to all questions, and God is inside of you. God within you. You asking me, you need to be asking the source of intelligence is within you. All right, y'all. I'll spar with you one more time right quick. And then we're going to have to kind of, I got to get back to some work. I can't just leave her hanging. Come on, whenever you're ready. Put them gloves back on.
Get them right, KO.
Facts. We got to teamwork this boy, you feel me? You get him on them hand pads, I'm going to get him on them gloves. This thing, you know, he's going to be the best on the planet.
I'm telling you. Because little Ant kind of got on your ass.
Don't tell my boy that. Now he going to knock him out.
Little Ant kind of got on your ass, dog.
I said, without free will, we be animals. That's facts. So respect your free will.
He connected them, but them all ain't
Look,
hurt.
he hit you with
Somebody
some
said,
fucking
if
shit
someone
that
knows
that's why I say that.
what you're going to do before you do it is their free will. You are the someone who knows what you're going to do. Like I said, you don't know who God is. You are God. What are you arguing with? Are you trying to argue with some imaginary version of you outside of yourself? That's dumb. That's why I told you and your question are stupid. I appreciate if you listen to me, stop listening to me and listen to the God within you. You are God. You know what you're going to do before you do it if you're making the decisions. All right? You're the one that has to make the decision. You like, am I going to do this or am I going to do that? That's you. You know. It's you. Accept your responsibility. Accept your accountability. Said, trying to understand a different point of view. Stop. Oh, damn, you finna get a cramp? You're not. Don't understand a different point of view. Just understand God. Just understand God. There's only one point of view you need to understand, and that's Christ. It's God. That's it.
Huh? Yeah, no, for sure. Hey, my little hooks is nasty, boy.
Take that one right there. Let me give you them little breaks. Yeah, they gotta be punch drunk. I don't understand how they misconfusing this. How they misconstruing it. I appreciate you, Janae. That's love, Janae. I appreciate that in chat encouragement and motivation, man. Lost souls be coming through trying to pull down our self-esteem. Facts.
Hey, that good work.
Facts. Wait, hold on. Don't be done now. Yeah. Awaken the God within. God is within you.
We always been awakened.
That's right. These niggas sleep.
They mindset.
Facts.
People locked in the hyperbaric chamber.
Facts. Just stuck. Lost souls. Just lost in the human mind.
Can't get right.
Damn. Reincarnate them.
Can't get right.
One of these lifetimes. Reincarnate them. One of these lifetimes, they'll figure it out. Every knee shall bow. Every tongue shall confess. That's why I need to work on it. Lord have.
Boy. Goodbye. Go to jail, bro. Look, if he put his hand out there, knock his hand down. See how you knocking your hand down? Look, you can knock that down.
That boy lungs over there tearing his ass up.
Do it. Throw that jab. No, knock it down. No, don't do that. Just turn it over. Just turn your hand over. Yeah, just turn your hand over, bro.
Something slight. He's saying something not too much.
Yeah. If you do that, you open, bro.
Because I'm going to try to trick you.
No, for sure. Just turn your hand over.
My boy can't breathe.
Gotta get it
Boy,
right.
breathing mechanism over there burning.
That's how you keep him away from you. See how he getting up on you? You getting up on you because you don't even got no guard. You ain't even jabbing to keep them away or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep them.
Facts, one love, because it's God's love. G love. GLOVE. You already know what it is.
Just do that. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. Turn it over.
Somebody says real men use their hands, not guns. Good job. Come together and create a business plan. That's a great idea. That's love. Facts. They just don't know how to do business yet. So I gotta teach them how to be majors. They still minors. They still minority minded. They got a minority mind. So in order for us to do business, they got to learn how to use the law. Otherwise, they gonna have us out here as a liability. Y'all try to do business with these liabilities. You feel me? I'm gonna have to have LLC. I'm gonna have to limit my liability. You feel me? Yeah, nah. Try to do business with these minors. You feel me? In order for me to do business with these minors, we're going to have to teach them how to use the law. They're going to have to become law-abiding majors, not minorities. That's facts. Okay? Teach them how to administrate their estate first. They're going to have to learn how to become competent in their ability to think and exercise law. Facts.
If I try to charge you. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I gotta raise the nation. I gotta raise that inner child. I gotta raise my young brothers and sisters up to the majority level so that we can create coherent businesses and coherent business plans. Facts, so that we can have longevity. All right, we need some longevity.
That's it, bro.
We gotta do this for the rest of our life, okay? Get right in good faith, honorable. Facts. Facts. Big love. Big love.
As soon as they come, put them on. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Sit down on it. Don't already be preparing to move. You know what I'm saying? Just sit on it. Put it on. Not move. Not move. You know what I'm saying? Not move. You know what I'm saying? Not move. Yeah, see, that's a good move because I'm thinking that you going that way. Now, if you would have went that way in a real fight, you could have countered them with a left. You know what I'm saying? Because if I come, and that ain't nothing but a side.
Say God contracts, I can't even comprehend, but shit, maybe I wrote a few. I was drunk on God's love. That's that G love. Facts, we be creating soul contract. That's why the word is powerful, because word is bond. Words is binding, a verbal contract, verbal agreement. You feel me? But it's still lawful, so it creates a trust. When you give somebody your word, they trust you. That's why I say in God we trust, because we're creating trust with our words, our contracts. And that's why you have to be honorable and in good faith. You have to be telling the truth. You gotta learn how to speak truthfully and lawfully. Because we're gonna hold you accountable to what you said, because that's what the trust is. It's a private trust. We're creating private trust, not a public trust. It's for the public workers, the judge, the police, you know what I'm saying, sheriff, stuff like that. That's the public trust, because as the public, we trust them to agree, to be honorable in their agreement. They got oath. They got an oath. They swore to uphold our rights. They swore to uphold the Constitution, so we trust them based off of their oath. Now, you got to be honorable to your oath. If you act outside of your oath, then you acting dishonorably, you're going to get a dishonorable discharge. You see what I'm saying? So in law, you got to act honorably. That means you got to honor your word. That means if you said something, you're going to have to stand on that or rebuttal it. You have to stand on it or you're going to have to rebuttal it. Facts. So that's why you gotta, when you go into these courts, they hit you with these presumptions. They got presumptions. They presume, like they put you on default, and you gotta get yourself out of default. You gotta be like, nah, that ain't who I am. I'm not this all capital. I know you summoned the all capital letter name, and I appeared, but I did not appear in general. I didn't appear as this all capital letter name. I appeared on behalf of the all capital letter name to administrate, because this is my private trust, and I am the administrator. I'm the beneficiary, unless they rebut it. Now, if they rebut it, they gonna have to prove. See, then they gonna be acting outside of their. See what I'm saying? Cause y'all limited by the public trust. We see what I ain't gonna talk too fast. I don't know who I'm talking to, because I don't know who all, you feel me? But if y'all can feel the message, y'all subscribe, put some love on the live. Your free will rules the law. The judge is a public. The judge work for you. But you gotta put the law in the right order, because the judge gotta be neutral and execute the law. No matter how you put the law in order, that law gotta be executed. So you need to learn how to administer the law correctly instead of trying to argue, because argument means that you incompetent. If you're arguing, it's because you're incompetent. That's why you get a lawyer to argue for you, to give the court jurisdiction, because they know you a minor. You don't know what you got going. Because if you knew what you had going, you just tell them what to do and they would do it. If you knew what you had going on, you would just tell them what to do lawfully, and they'd have to execute your lawful commands by law according to their public trust, their oath. You feel me? There ain't no arguments. You do what I say do. Or you act outside of your capacity as an employee. See what I'm saying? But y'all don't even, man, if you understand what I'm saying, man, put some love on the live, man. Y'all feel me? Subscribe. Join the community of like-minded that don't mind letting the light shine for a lifetime. That's all. I says right, but the law is stacked against black people. That's because black people is the starting position of the soul. A soul is in the darkness of your mind. It's not a skin color. If you think you said black people and you meant the race, you are racist. If you said black people and you think you meant a race, you are stupid. All right? There's no skin color. It's not the skin color. Don't believe in the media showing you pictures and showing you images. Then you're going to believe that Jesus was white, that immigrants are Mexican, and that slaves are black. See what I'm saying? You letting them play on your top. That's retarded. We don't do that. It's all souls start off as black people. All souls start off in the darkness as the light. So you got to learn how to shine the light in your life by using the law right. Everybody has to learn how to use free will the exact same way. It don't matter what color your skin is. You're going to learn how to use your free will the same way everybody learn how to use free will. Skin is not saving you from learning how to operate the law. The law is universal. It don't care if you a color, a cat, a dog, whatever, nigga. If you don't look both ways before you cross that street, you subject to getting ran over. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so be cool. Don't think your skin color is gonna change the journey of free will self-mastery. Facts. Now that's facts. It's wordplay. It's spell casting. You gotta run it up. Somebody says Google DNA series. Black was first. Black is not a skin color of a human being though. Black is the color of your consciousness and your imagination. Black is the color of your subconscious mind when you black out. If I knock you out, you gonna go into black, into darkness. That is the first sequence of the DNA because your atom is made out of mostly empty space. All right. It's only like 1% light, 99% darkness, 99% black. So yeah, black is at Google DNA series. Your DNA is not your skin color. Your DNA is made out of subatomic particles. All right. DNA is light code. Light is consciousness. What's your question, Aura? Somebody said, so you saying black people wasn't enslaved? I'm saying you don't know what black people mean. You don't know who black people are. You don't know what you're talking about. Everybody is born into slavery. A human body is a slave. Everybody is born into a human body. Everybody's born into slavery. The human body is the slave. I'm saying you don't know what black people is. You don't know what black people mean. You don't know what history is. You don't know what history means. You don't know what you're talking about. You're believing with your carnal mind. But if you think that I am the descendant of Africans, even though I don't have no African features, how many generations does it take to erase the African features from a black person's face or phenotype? What are you talking about? You don't even know what Africa is. You don't know why they call Africa Africa. How long? Who called Africa Africa? Who? Live what I'm saying. You just talking. He said, I understand what you're saying, but this is history. History is a lie. So if you want to worship history, then you worshiping man. You're a dummy. You're an idiot. What the fuck is history to eternity? Do you understand eternity? What is history to eternity? How you going to use time? What time are you using to create a history? What calendar are you using to measure your past? Are you talking about the Gregorian calendar? What you talking about, the Mayan calendar? The Chinese calendar? What calendar are you using? What are you talking about? History. What are you talking about history? Bro, you brainwashed, bro. Fuck a history, nigga. Mystery over history. That's over with. Facts, we die every day. You gotta carry your cross every day. That's over with. That's facts, Rebel. Maybe they not rebellious enough, Rebel. Maybe they don't got that warrior spirit, that warrior frame of mind that allows them to seek the truth. They just bow down to the lies because it's more convenient. It's more comfortable.
when you throw that motherfucker, throw the hand that move the foot that you're throwing. You know what I'm saying? So.
Facts, man. Facts. They definitely cowards. That's why they don't identify themselves in court. When they go to court, they just let these people default them. They just default them because they know they cowards. They know they going to agree to whatever they say. They not going to contest nothing. They not going to rebuttal nothing. They not going to stand on their rights. They not going to exercise their rights. They going to act like they ain't got no rights because they cowards.
Yeah, you hear that? You hear the difference?
I said, how your hair smell though? I don't know why you want to know how my hair smell. That sounds sexual, family. Why you want to be sexually fantasizing about me? It's weird, bro. That's crazy weird, bro. All right, you ready to try that?
No.
He say no.
Let's try that on me.
Not hot.
All right. Well, hot tire, you good for today's session?
I'm gonna do a little more jump rope.
All right, jump rope and ass.
Cardio try.
This sparring is good cardio too. No? Yeah, that's the best cardio.
I didn't even lose my hair. I don't have no hair.
Yeah, cause you wanna be successful. I'm not gonna let you just be successful. He just wanna be successful. That's facts. We die every day. We carry our cross every day.
him.
Huh?
Follow him.
Yeah, I know. I told him come on. But
Come on, KO, fuck it.
I say, do you ever do pop-ups? I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go in like 5 minutes. All right? I gotta pick baby up from work.
You do?
Yeah.
He just said that.
I know, man. Stay talking, man. Tell me going back.
We'll leave you with some, put a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Put a little bit of that spinach, you feel me?
Need it. When he coming back to that.
Get up out of me, get up. Get up out of me, gotta work about it.
Nah, I got the cardio for you, shit. I ain't got no body weight for you, but I got some cardio. Definitely got you on cardio. Not on body weight. That's over with.
Somebody called you.
Shit.
We do one more. When that bell come back on, and then I gotta go.
Shit, I ain't gonna fuck that.
Oh, that wasn't the bell anyway. That's red.
Finna roll up.
Oh yeah. All right, bet. Oh yeah. Hey, I forgot about that part. Before I go. Before I let go. Before I let. Can I get up? You feel me?
Go ahead, Mom.
Yes, sir. You gonna be here tomorrow? Popeye. Yeah, I love this every day. Facts. I love this every day. I love this every day of my life. Somebody say, what size gloves are you using? The biggest size possible. The biggest, heaviest size possible. Facts, no cap. KO Aura asked her question. Let me go find it. Aura, what your question? What does it mean? Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
On your waters, bro?
Yeah, that's for us. She brought that for all of us. She brought love. Yeah. She brought support. What does it mean when you hear everyone's thoughts but your own? It means that you need to pay more attention to yourself. Facts. When you hear everybody else's thoughts but your own,
On a low frequency.
facts. It just means you have the ability to hear thoughts, and you need to hear the thoughts that God's sending you directly.
And then you done idolize a human being.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's the worst one. You can't even hear what
nasty.
God really got to talk to you about.
Humans gonna break your heart and stab you in the back. Facts. Don't let them keep doing it to you. Facts. Humans gonna break your heart and stab you in the back. Cause they lost souls. Cause humans are souls, but they lost souls. Cause otherwise they wouldn't identify as human. The puppet. The human is the puppet. You're supposed to be the operator. Yeah. Yeah. You feel me? God soul, cause God is good. Good is God. God is good. Facts. OD on the inner G. That's GOD. Facts. Yeah. Nah, it's love though, Aura. It just means that you gotta give. And you just learn how to use your gift. Learn how to quiet those voices, quiet those thoughts, and selective. Be selective. Learn how to appropriate those thoughts. You feel me? Like, learn how to sit in the silence of your own mind and respect how the environment is moving.
When she having conversations with the Most High, do she, are those voices interrupting? That's really the question. You know
Are those voices causing interference in your conversation with God's voice in your mind? You feel me? That's what you see. That's when you start to master your power. Because a lot of times your power is all jumbled up and it's kind of like distortion. But once you start to iron your power out, iron out your gifts, it all start to take it's like playing the piano and tuning the piano up. Before you tune the piano, it sounds like a bunch of noise. But once you tune it up, it becomes music. Let's take your gift and learn how to play your internal piano. You feel me? It's love. It takes some trials and tribulations, but you alive anyway, so what you gonna do? Barbecue a meal, dude. What you gonna do? Get up out of here. You ain't got, what's your life? You ain't got that much choice. What you gonna do? Live or die, bitch. That's it.
Only choices you got.
You already here, bitch. You here now.
Might as well suck it up.
I swear. And go on and be the best version of yourself. Go on and master the gifts that God gave you. All right? God gave you free will. God gave you talents. You got passion, which is that energy. You can take your talent and turn it into a skill. That way, you can do what you love with those that love it too, and they'll pay you. That's facts. Get paid to do what you love. Get paid to do what God sent you to do. That's a better way to live. Instead of being at work, acting like you didn't feel like working today and making everybody upset. All right, y'all.
Putting on a facade like you really came to work for real. You ain't really come to work. You still at the house.
Facts. Left yourself.
For sure.
Nah, how you gonna leave yourself? That's abandonment. Now you got abandonment issues. See that? You neglect your own inner child. Somebody need to go get your inner child. Your inner child traumatized. That's that childhood trauma.
Yep. And people taking to adulthood.
Yup. Now they got toxic relationships. People who can have that in common.
Ain't never have no normal relationship.
Nah, because the other people healed themselves. How you gonna have a healed? Nope, you gotta be with the people that still traumatized because y'all got that in common. Now what you got in common is toxic. That's why you trauma bond. Because they overlook your red flags, so you'll overlook their red flags as y'all fuck each other.
Yep, and then make babies. And
Fact, now y'all done fucked each other. Goddamn, you fucked for life. Now you fucked up about it.
now you can't stand it.
God.
Don't let you see the kids.
Damn, they think we prophets now. They like, so y'all prophesizing? Bitches, pattern prediction. Shout out to the pattern. All right, shout out to those intelligent enough to respect patterns and eternity. Pattern plus eternity equal prophecy. Thanks. Shout out to CC for that in-chat donation, man. I appreciate that love. I appreciate that in-chat donation. You feel me? We finna have to bring this GhODCast to a close. Y'all know what it is. This is the GhODCast. Not your ordinary podcast, but where we get to God fast. If you have a heart that's strong enough and brave enough, okay, to withstand that pressure that might bust your blood vessels on its way to squeeze those piezoelectric crystals in your diamond mind so that your diamond shine with crystal clear mental clarity inside your psychic crystal ball. You got psychic powers, y'all. The psyche is the soul is the mind. Your psyche, your psychology, Eastern philosophy. We are the East Star. We are risen. This the East Star division. All right, get your psychic powers, your ability to think for yourself and use your thoughts to create your consequences and manifest your own version of heaven on earth as we reap what we sow every day in a row. Row your boat gently down the stream of consciousness merely because life is your dream. So learn how to live your dream life by using your free will right. All right? Facts. You feel me? Disclaimer, only God is real. Everything else is for entertainment purposes only. So do not get confused. But you do have free will, so that's on you. Do what you do, but watch my shoes, because I'm a big stepper, and I will step on you. All right? You've been warned. Fair warning. All right? Mature audiences only. All right? Spiritually mature. Not physically mature, because this ain't about your genitals. All right? This is spiritual maturity. This is about your mind. How well you put your law in order. How well you put your law in order. All right? Because you are the administrator of the estate, of the account, of the birth certificate, of the Social Security. Okay? You have to be a law-abiding administrator to be a major and not a minor, a minority, a Democrat, a governmental assistance. You need assistance governing your government assistance. Amend your mint. Use your amendments, your amended mint, and exercise your rights, the freedom of speech, the freedom to think, all right? Freedom of religion. So y'all know what it is, man. Y'all be God. God is good. Y'all be good. Y'all go be God. Have the same mind in you that God has, the mind that Christ has. It's Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. Have the same mind, the mind of God, not the mind of man. The mind of man gonna kill you.
Straight punching.
All right, the mind of man gonna take you down. Get the mind of God, not the mind of man. Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. All right, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all double tap the screen for me. Give me some love. We need that love. Share that love. That merry-go-round. That merry-go-round. You feel me? And I'll see y'all next time, all right? It's love. Y'all go be God. God is good. Y'all go be good. Use your law. Use your free will. Learn how to be the beneficiary of your free will. Learn how to benefit yourself with the way you use your free will. All right? It's love. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Y'all subscribe. Put that notification bell on. We're going to raise the children every time, man. Let's go.